Hey guys, what's up? This is actually a host recording for the video. I originally commented or did commentary on the video while I was playing it, but then I realized that like when I'm playing a game, I don't really talk that much. I'm into the game, so I deleted the audio that I had because I saved it as a separate file with it, and I'm just going to commentate on the video afterwards. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm making a new character just so, I wanted to do a Dark Souls playthrough. I haven't done one in a while, and I wanted to, share it because I love Dark Souls, and I love watching people play Dark Souls. So if people like to watch other people play Dark Souls, I guess you can watch me. But I picked a Pyromancer because they start out with Pyromancy, and Pyromancy is like, a lot of people think it's like cheating, like, oh, it's so overpowered at the beginning of the game, you shouldn't do it, but it's like it's fun, just mess around, because when you start the game again, you don't really want to deal with the small enemies, and like the weak bosses you don't really care about. You want to get back, into the game and get yourself some good items right away. And then I skipped most of the cutscenes. I think I won't. I don't know. I might skip the boss cutscenes too, but I skipped most of the cutscenes just because most people have seen them before. This isn't like a release of the game, so I'm not really worried about if people are upset if they don't see the cutscenes, because most people own this game by now. But yeah, and then I'm not doing a speed run here, or I'm not even trying to. That's why I'm just attacking everything. I'm trying to get back into the groove of the game. It's been a while since I played it, maybe a month now. I don't know. Last time I uploaded that other video, and I was on the stream with Midnight. I'm also trying to work on getting a better mic that has better quality, because the one I have now is kind of crappy. Oh, and there, the Stray Demon. Most people, I remember back when most people thought that the Stray Demon was actually the Asylum Demon. He just came back, and no, he's there the whole time. You can see him walking around over there. And here I was trying to get this guy to attack me, but apparently if he doesn't have a weapon, he doesn't even try. Computer chair is squeaky. But yeah, I've seen a few people do speedruns, and they're like, I've seen them skip every bonfire in this area and they just run through it. Kill the Asylum Demon real quick and just leave. They kill Oscar also, and just, I don't know. I wanted to play a normal playthrough, no rush. I'm just going at my own pace here. I don't know what it is about the Asylum Demon. When he jumps down and he makes that, I don't know, that thud, the way it sounds is just, it's creepy. It's not like, it's one of those things like, oh crap, he's gonna hit me. Like the first time I played this game, it scared the crap out of me when he fell down. I had no idea what to do. And I had this crappy sword that I was like, seriously, is this the way Dark Souls is gonna be? And then I remembered back to Demon Souls, where you were, when you died, it brought you to the Nexus. I'm like, oh, maybe I should just die, so I let him kill me. And I respawned to the bonfire, and I'm like, wait, what? What's going on? So I had no idea. And then finally I found the room with that red iron gate door. I felt like an idiot though, because I could not figure out what to do.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead.
I believe that he was originally supposed to be in the game with you, kind of like how Solaire is. but they cut that out and they just made him die early on right here. It would have been pretty interesting though, having one guy like follow you around for not follow you, but you know, be the bonfires ahead of you. Like you'll get there and he'll be there waiting, you know, ask you about, you know, oh you made it, blah 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 blah. It would have been cool. It's kind of like a rival type thing. It would have been cool. What I do notice about this cracked round shield, this is the reason why I don't like the Pyromancer the most when you start out, is excuse me, the reason why I don't like him the most is the cracked round shield like blocks no damage almost. Well, not no damage, but you know what I mean, like a lot of damage still goes through the cracked round shield. And I hate it. I completely despise the hand axe, by the way. I don't know what it is, I just don't like a weapon that has such a very limited move set. Like, it might sound kind of ironic considering the fact that the Great Scythe is my favorite weapon. There's me getting fucked up, but the hand axe, I just don't like the motions, I don't like the move set, I don't like it at all. And some people are like, oh, it's not bad, but I hate it. And this is what I mean right here, using Pyromancy to kill a boss that I'm not really like, oh I gotta find a new way to kill him or, you know, prove myself by killing him with a broken straight sword. I just want to quickly get past him because I just don't care. Believe it or not, I don't think I've once traded with the Snuggly, well, everyone called her Snuggly from Demon Souls, but she could have the same name, but I just, you know, the Crow Lady, I don't think I've ever traded with her in this game. I know in Demon Souls I traded a few things to get, I think it was Colorless Demon Souls to upgrade my, what's that thing called? Moonlight Greatsword, their version of it. I think you need Colorless Demon Souls for that.
That one day an undead shall be chosen.
I like the joke that that warrior sitting over there makes the whole, I'm simply crestfallen. It's a complete, like the first thing I thought of right away was the crestfallen knight or warrior, whoever that they refer to him as in Demon Souls, who sits in the Nexus the whole time because he's given up. And it was such a good reference because it was funny the way they had him say it. Oh, by the way, I'm playing on the PS3. I have the Live Gamer Portable, and I was trying for a long time trying to get it to work with HDMI. Then I realized, well, wait, Sony has HDCP enabled on their, you know, HDMI ports, which I think is crap. It's just, it doesn't limit people who want to pirate, you know, movies at all. but it hinders gamers when they want to record games. So I think that it should be removed. I haven't done much research on the PlayStation 4, but I hope they remove it for the PlayStation 4 because I cannot stand HTTP. It's just it wastes time for me, and in all honesty, people who have, you know, it just doesn't stop anyone from uploading a movie, so on some type of torrent site for people to download if that's what they're worried about. There I can usually make it, but that dragon knew exactly what to do to kill me. It's just done. But I don't usually get that weapon, I usually just get the shield. But I'm going to be playing a Dex Faith character this playthrough. Oh, excuse me again, I keep yawning. Wow. I was one of those people who, when they first got Dark Souls, they just played it, like, oh cool, found a new weapon, this is cool, switch to that, switch to this. I didn't really know what to level up, like most people, and then it's just, I did alright. You get to a point in the game, if you level up like that, to where you're not really doing that much damage, and your stats don't match what you need, and you're in an area where you really don't need to be because you just can't do that much damage, and either your vitality's low and you don't have that much health. But I guess it kind of contradicts some of the speedruns I've seen where people don't level up at all and they beat the game. But when it comes to PvP, if you level up wrong and you go to fight or somebody invades you, you're dead, because you could be like soul level 60 and all your stats could be completely screwed up, and that dude's gonna own you because he's spec'd properly and you're gonna lose. That's why I'm kind of interested to see how the leveling system works in Dark Souls 2, to see if they like guide you through the leveling process or if you have to figure it out on your way. I usually never try to go for this ring, but I figured, whatever. I might as well use it because it's going to be a while before I get the ring of, excuse me again, the ring of favor and protection. I always use that ring every time. I legitimately believe it's one of the best rings in the game, is the ring of favor. And the Tearstone rings are actually really good themselves, but I never play that kind of playstyle. I never have my health low enough to actually use them. But I mean, by the chance that it happens where my health is low, it might help out a little bit before I get the rings I actually want. But I'll probably use the ring of favor, and then I don't know, maybe, actually I don't know, it depends on what situation I'm in. If I want to farm, if I want to run through water, it just depends. And right here you see me getting fucked up again. I thought possibly I could make it, and that's that dragon, or the drake right below the ladder. I'm like, well, let's just keep going anyway, because I don't care. It's only 2,000 souls, and it's the beginning of the game. I'm not really worried about leveling. I'm more concentrating on getting items that I want. This is actually where I learned how to parry, not perfect or not like badass, but like decently well. And I took the advice of an epic name bro. He said watch their, I think it was him, he said watch their hand. So I started watching the enemy's hand, and I started, you know, just paying attention to it a little bit closer. And of course different attacks are different, you just gotta, you had to have had experience in the game to know when to parry them, but once you get the hang of it, parrying is actually pretty easy. But one enemy honestly I can't parry to save my life is Gwyn. Every time I go to parry him, I don't successfully parry. But it's not a big deal. He's not that hard to beat if once you get the hang of fighting him. And then over here, I don't know why I grabbed the ring. I'm just, you know, when it comes to items in a game, I grab as many as I can, because I don't think I've actually, maybe 1 or 2 times I've used the Ring of Sacrifice, and that's just because I wanted to screw around and try something new that I don't know. You know, oh, can I do this, or can I get over here, or can I don't know, just different things I've tried to do. I might have used them, but by the end of the game on this playthrough, I'll probably have most of the curse rings, or not the curse, the how do I forget what they're called already? I'm thinking of the other one that makes it so you don't get cursed when you die also. But I'll probably have most of those because I won't ever use them. FromSoft, they're really good at level design, because Demon Souls and Dark Souls both look fantastic. I love the way the level works together. Like it seems like an open world game, but it's actually, like, if you pay attention, it's actually quite linear. Like, I mean, yeah, you can choose to go here instead of over here, but if you were not to get the Master Key, this game would be almost completely linear, except for like once you get to what's one. You could either go to Blight Town, or you could go to fight the gargoyles, which most people fight the gargoyles because shit, excuse me, holy crap, I keep yawning, I don't know why, but most people fight the gargoyles first because they're easier. And right there I tried to get hurt by the dragon, because people say, oh, you can get hurt by the dragon, or the drake, sorry, the Hellcat Drake. You can get hurt by the drake if you run under his feet, and I've always tried it, but I've never made it. Maybe I need to take all the clothes off and some lighter and then run. This part of the game right here, when I first started, was hell. It wasn't even fair. I could not play in this part. The guys shoot me with arrows, and all those guys coming after me, they were too much. It was like a stressful situation where, like, you're shaking when you're done killing everybody, like, oh, I can't believe I just did that. But you know, once you get the hang of Dark Souls, it's actually pretty easy. So I can't wait for Dark Souls 2, where it's actually going to be a challenge again, because you play this game enough and it's just not hard anymore. You're so used to it that it's just repetitive playing it over again. But I love this game. I could pick it up anytime and play it again. I love how the lore is displayed in this game. Like, it's not put out there like right in front of your face. You've got to look it up, or you've got to like pay attention to the items that you pick up. Like, it's not something that's just force fed you, and then you're like, oh, I'll kind of understand this. And that's my favorite aspect about this game, is how the storyline is put out to you, because like it's a mystery most of the time, so it leaves you wondering, like, is there more? Like, what's this and what's that? Most of the stuff I know about this game is by Epic Name Bro and then Vachi Video, both on YouTube. I watch a lot of their lore videos, and I don't know, once I watched them and I knew the lore, like, there's not that much mystery left in the game, but this game is still fun. Well guys, I think I'm actually gonna, I might wrap it up right here. It's already been, I think, 20 minutes. Yep. Yeah, I usually buy the bottomless box from this guy, and then I take the Uchi Katana, I kill him for it, because I don't ever buy anything else from this guy. But anyway, guys, I'll see you later. on to the next video.